Hello everyone, it's past 8 o'clock and welcome to another episode of Salt of the Earth, a program by Catholic Syro-Malabar Eparchy of Great Britain. We have been bringing you Life of Saints every week and we have been receiving hundreds of responses after every episode. And we really thank you for that. The regular viewers might be familiar with the program structure, but now for the new viewers, here is how the program is arranged. Please listen to the life of the saint carefully, take notes and embrace it. Towards the end of the show, we ask you 5 questions. The first correct respondent will receive the prize. The format to send the answers is now on the screen. The number to send your answer is also on the screen. Please use the format question 1 to 5. Question 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Your full name and the name of your mission. Now, let's look at last week's questions and answers. Here we declare the winner from last week, and the winner is
Hi, my name is Benedict B.J. Thomas. I find the Salt of the Earth series very inspiring.
Hello, my name is Tom B.J. Thomas, and I think that this program is very interesting.
Hi, my name is Kate B.J. Thomas, and I think this program would give a lot of insight.
Great Britain Syro-Malabar രൂപത ഒരുക്കിയിരിക്കുന്ന Salt of the Earth എന്ന ഈ പരമ്പര ഏറെ ശ്ലാഘനീയമാണ്. വിശ്വാസ മൂല്യച്യുതിയുടെ ഈ കാലഘട്ടത്തിൽ വളർന്നു വരുന്ന നമ്മുടെ കുഞ്ഞുങ്ങൾക്ക് ഇത് ഏറെ പ്രയോജനപ്രദമാകട്ടെ എന്ന് ആത്മാർത്ഥമായി ആഗ്രഹിക്കുന്നു, പ്രാർത്ഥിക്കുന്നു. Thank you.
Good afternoon everyone to a brand new episode of Salt of the Earth. In this episode today we are going to learn about a new saint, a saint from the Syro-Malabar Catholic Church. It's none other than Saint Chavra Elias Kyriakos. Saint Kyriakos Elias Chavra was born on 10th February 1805 of God-fearing parents Iko Kyriakos Chavra and Mariam Topil of the Syro-Malabar Catholic Church at Kainagiri near Alappuzha in Kerala. According to the local custom, the infant was baptized on the 8th day in Chennangiri Parish Church in Alappuzha. From the age of 5 to 10, he attended the village school called Kalari to study languages, different dialects, and elementary sciences under the guidance of a Hindu teacher called Ashan. Inspired by the desire to become a priest, he began studies under the parish priest of the Church of St Joseph. At the age of 13, in 1818, he entered the seminary at Pallipuram where Malpan Thomas Palakal was the rector. He was ordained priest on 29th November 1829 at Arthungal and celebrated his first Holy Mass at Chennangiri Church. After the ordination, he was engaged for some time in pastoral ministry. However, he soon returned to the seminary to teach and also to officiate for Malpan Thomas Palakal during his absence. Thus, he joined Malpan Thomas Porukara and Malpan Thomas Palakal when they were planning to found a congregation. In 1830, he went to Mandanam to direct the construction of the first house of the congregation, of which the foundation stone was laid on the 11th May 1831. After the death of both the Malpans, Saint Kyriakos Elias Chavra took up the leadership. On 8th December 1855, he made the religious profession along with other 10 companions under the name Kyriakos Elias of Holy Family. He was the prior general of all the monasteries of the congregation from 1856 till his death in 1871. When in 1861 a schism threatened the Church of Kerala with the arrival of Mar Thomas Rocos without proper credentials from the Rome, Saint Kuriakos alias Chavra was appointed the Vicar General of the Syro-Malabar Church by the Archbishop of Varapura. Saint Kuriakos alias Chavra is gratefully remembered and acknowledged by the later leaders of the Church and by the Catholic community in general for his strenuous fight, strong stance, and effective leadership in thwarting Thomas Rocco's intrusion and saving the Church of Kerala from schism. Saint Kuriakos alias Chavra, one of the founding fathers and the first superior general of CMI, which is Carmelites of Mary Immaculate Congregation of the Catholic Church, died on January 3rd, 1871, in the order of sanctity, leaving behind him the high reputation of a very holy monk. He was declared blessed on 8th February 1986 by His Holiness Pope John Paul II. His mortal remains transferred from Kunamav, where he died, were piously kept in the chapel of St. Joseph's Monastery in Mammanam, Kerala. Because of his sanctity and his showering of blessings upon those who seek the intercession of him, Mammanam has become a pilgrim center. Thousands of people come to the tomb of Saint Kuriakos alias Chavra on every Saturday for the Holy Kurbana and Novena. The feast of Saint Kuriakos alias Chavra is celebrated with great devotion and solemnity every year from December 26th to January the 3rd. The CMI congregation and the Kerala Church owe a great deal to the dreams and efforts of the great luminaries Malpan Thomas Porukara, Malpan Thomas Palakal, Brother Jacob Kanyantara, and Saint Kuriakos alias Chavra, the first founding fathers of the CMI congregation. Just like his teachers Malpan Thomas Porukara and Malpan Thomas Palakal, Saint Kuriakos alias Chavra was a great visionary. There is no area of human endeavor where the fingers of Saint Kuriakos alias Chavra has not touched. To his credit, there are many firsts in the history of the Kerala Church. The first indigenous religious congregation for men, CMI, the first Sanskrit school, the first Catholic printing press, the first Indian congregation for women, CMC, etc. He was first to edit and publish the East Syrian breviary. He prepared the first liturgical calendar in the Malabar Church in 1862, which continued to be in use until the recent years. It was through his efforts Syriac was first printed in Kerala, and the first prayer books in Malayalam were printed at Mammanam under his care. Besides the first house at Mammanam, he started several religious houses in different parts of Kerala, starting off seminaries for the education and formation of clergy, introduction of annual retreats for priests and people, starting of 40-hour adoration, a house for the dying and destitute, special attention to catechumens, schools for general education were among the few of the various activities under Saint Kuriakos alias Chavra. Besides, in 1866, with the cooperation of Father Leopold Beccaro OCD, Saint Kuriakos alias Chavra started the Congregation of the Mother of Carmel, CMC for women. He was the pioneer of popular education in Kerala and the one who inspired the Catholics to start schools in every parish along with their churches. That is why in Kerala, schools are popularly called Pallikudam, a place for education attached to the church. Pallikudam. Amidst his diverse and manifold activities, he found time to leisure to write a few books, both prose and verse, for the benefits of the faithful. His counsels to the Christian families, given in the form of a testament of a loving father, are universally applicable and are relevant to this day. Essentially a man of prayer and intense charity, he stayed in close communion with the Lord. Amidst his several religious and social activities, permeating his spirituality to all around him, so much so that he was accepted and referred to as a man of God from his early years. So now it is time for us to find out what is there in the mystery box. Today, we have a pen. And when we think about pen, the first thing that probably will come into our mind is education, writing. St. Chavara Kuriakos Elias promoted education a lot. He was the one who started education in a proper school form in Kerala. And if we check, the CMI Church has established schools around the country. Now it is spreading to other parts of the world. And education is part of evangelization. Education is a virtue to have. To educate people is a virtue. We are all called by God in our own profession. And there are many ways that we can educate others. And the best education is from our own deeds, our own work. When people see us as a role model, they learn from us. So it is our duty to become role models. Let us ask for the prayer and intercession of St. Chavara Kuriakos Elias, the great father of Syro-Malabar Catholic Church. Thank you all for listening to Salt of the Earth today. May God bless you all. The first question is, at what age did St. Chavara enter the seminary at Pallipuram? The second question is, in 1855, what was the name of the religious profession St. Chavara founded with the other 10 companions? The third question is, St. Chavara was declared blessed in 1986 by which pope? The fourth question is, where was St. Chavara Kuriakos baptized? And the final question is, when did St. Chavara Kuriakos Elias ordained as a priest?
We hope you enjoyed today's episode. Stay safe, stay blessed. Thank you.